It's been so busy today. I mean, hello and welcome to another video. But it has been so busy today. I'm an hour and a half into my shift and literally from the get-go, it's just been people. Well, I finally got my new prints up. So if you're in Sheffield and you want to buy them and you don't want to buy them off my website, you can buy them here. They're £15. I've also got my cards up. So my postcards are at the bottom there, but they're also on the till. Let me show you. I've done a little postcard section here. Now we've got enough postcards to have a whole shelf, and then there's another maker who they continue around there, so it works quite well. But yeah, I've only just made a coffee and I've got some sandwiches to eat because I'm starving. I'm only in until 4 o'clock today and a lot of that time's already gone. So, I mean, shop work is fine. We need to serve the customers. That is what I'm here for. But I also really love drawing people, so I'd like to squeeze that in if possible. If I can't, that's fine. That's fine. I really like the light from this one particular spotlight. So yeah, drawing. Stop talking, Emma. Drawing. I also have a question from you guys, so I will get on with that very soon. I've also noticed that the sound changes when I'm behind this thing as opposed to being here. It's because we've got this plastic shield, so if you're wondering why the sound quality changes suddenly, you probably haven't noticed, but if you have, that's the reason. So before people come in, let me prop you up there. I have had a question, and I think it's a question that a lot of you will want answering, and a lot of you will feel like this. So listen up if you're an artist, or if you do anything creative, to be honest. So this is from Valentina. And it says, lately it seems that my sketchbook work is mostly a source of dissatisfaction. I wonder, when you started drawing or painting, if you ever felt you were just producing trash to be recycled. I keep feeling that my improvement has halted if not going backwards. Yes. For years I didn't sketch because every time I did something I've mentioned this before, but every time I did something in my sketchbook, I felt like it wasn't good enough. What's the point? I went through lots of peaks and troughs, and I didn't sketch in a sketchbook probably, I don't know, 10 years? More, probably more. I made work on the computer, like digitally, things to sell in my little business Embers and Ink, but that felt a bit soulless because I was just really thinking like making things what other people would like. But in terms of things that I enjoyed, I used to get so disheartened, and I used to compare myself so wildly on the internet. Pinterest didn't help at the time. Instagram didn't help because you see all these people doing perfect little reels of perfect pictures in perfect sketchbooks, and it is really disheartening when you look at your own stuff and you're comparing. But there's a great quote, hopefully I'll get this done before someone else comes in. There's a great quote by Ira Glass, let me find it, which you definitely need to print out and put on your wall. So the quote goes, "Nobody tells this to people who are beginners. I wish someone had told me. All of us who do creative work, we get into it because we have good taste. But there is this gap. For the first couple of years, you make stuff and it's not that good. It's trying to be good, it has potential, but it's not. But your taste, the thing that got you into the game, is killer. And your taste is why your work disappoints you. A lot of people never get past this phase and they quit. Most people I know who do interesting creative work went through years of this. We know our work doesn't have that special thing that we want it to have. We all go through this, and if you are just starting out or you are still in this phase, you've got to know that it's normal, and the most important thing you can do is a lot of work. Put yourself on a deadline so that every week you finish one story or whatever you do. It's only by going through a volume of work that you will close this gap, and your work will be as good as your ambitions. And I took longer to figure out how to do this than anyone I've ever met. It's going to take a while. It's normal to take a while. You've just got to fight your way through." There you go. So basically, keep going. So I really find this quote really useful. It's really important to realise that there is a gap, and it's almost a good thing that you might be not happy with your work, because it means you've got good taste backing up your opinions. It might also be that you're too close to it. You might not actually be doing bad work, it's just that it disappoints you. Okay, so try not to get disheartened. It's really hard, and I know, because I went through years of not doing sketching, not doing painting, not doing anything creative like that, because I was so disappointed with what I did, and I'm still disappointed now. It's not like I look at every sketch that I do, so I've just done these sketches. I don't look at every sketch that I do and go, wow, that's killer, that's amazing, I've closed the gap. I haven't. What I think's worked for me is, since I found the Good Ship illustration, and I know I bang on about them all the time, but I'm not sponsored, but they're really worth taking a look at. I did their Sketchbook as Friend course, which is a free kind of audio course, and it's basically encouraging you to time your sketches. And since I found them and I started timing my sketches, and rather than having the result of my drawing as the thing I was attaining for, the thing I was striving for, rather than striving for the result, I was striving for getting a 1 minute sketch in. What can I get done in 1 minute, in 5 minutes, in 3 minutes, in 8 minutes, in 10 minutes? It wasn't what it looked like, it was the timer was my target. And since doing that, I've not only smashed through a load of sketches, some of them great, some of them not great. It doesn't matter, it's the time that I'm focusing on, and because of that I have got a volume of work done, and also because of that I'm not emotionally invested in it. So I don't, it's not a personal shot to the heart if my drawing actually doesn't end up looking like what I imagined it to do. I'm just like, right, on to the next timer, set the next timer, do the next timer. So that's how I did it. Time sketches really kind of put a slight distance between me and my disappointment if a drawing didn't turn out right. So I'd really recommend timing your sketches, and also going to read the Sketchbook as Friend, which I'll link in the video description. So I hope you really think about that quote that Ira Glass said, and really kind of take it on board in your own creative world. Just put a load of work out there and know that everyone who's creative, who is going to be successful, pushes through it, and just keep going. And also remember that if you want to try a method that I've used to help me get through that gap, I mean, I'm still in it, but I feel myself progressing through it, is time your sketches. And because I'm starting to focus on the timing as the aim of my creativity rather than the result, I conversely am a lot happier with the end results. Since I've stopped caring about the end results and just caring about the process, I have actually enjoyed my end results a heck of a lot more. So that is my tip to you. But I'm going to go and get tidying up because it's very nearly home time. Once again, I am going home. So I hope that was useful. If you've got any more questions that you'd like me to answer or to discuss, get a conversation going, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to go. So I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.